about the conversation today. This is She Say What. How y'all doing today? I got DJ Chill on the phone. My partner Tony couldn't come in today, so I'm rolling solo by myself doing what I do. The first conversation was we were talking about. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I want to make sure it was recording. We were talking about soul ties and soulmate. A recap was a lot of women and men that's married, they swear that's their soulmate when really the man that you're dating is your soul tie. It's not your soulmate. You think he's your soulmate, but he's really your soul tie. You don't know what a soul tie is. A soul tie is anything sexual or hidden agendas. So when you marry somebody for a reason, good sex, they take care of you, they spend money, they're reliable, they are a good father to the kids. That's all considered soul ties because you're not really in love with the person. A soulmate is somebody that is sent by God. Both of you both have a lot in common. You're equally accord. Is it accord? I may be saying the wrong word. You are equally yoked. You know, you have a lot in common together. He's your yak and your yik, whatever. I don't listen. Don't give me how to say that. Bonnie and Clyde, you know that because a lot of women.
The yin and the yang, yin and the yang.
Thank you, yin and yang. Because a lot of you women, you swear y'all be in love, and let me tell you something. Really, be infatuation. Infatuation feels so close, like you in love, because it feels that you can't get over. That's why a lot of women, when a man step off, you're in pain because that wasn't really your husband. That wasn't your soulmate. That was a soul tie. I've been there and done that, and a lot of you women really and men have had soul ties. You really have been in relationship with people that are actually a soul tie. And you really think women, see, we fall in love at the drop of the dime. You know, even though if you play hard to get, you still fall in love. Down the line, you're going to fall in love and catch feelings for this guy or this woman. So at the end of the day, a lot of you are.
Yo, I got a problem here. I can't see you live on the daggone YouTube no more.
Oh, I'm not on YouTube no more. I came off and came on my QuickTime.
Oh, no wonder I'm tripping. I'm like, yo, something's wrong.
No, I came off of so I'm on QuickTime so I can save it and record it. The other one I can record. I record that one and I'll blend it in with this one. But that's why I'm giving a recap because I'm letting people know about what we were talking about soul ties, about relationships. And I have DJ Chill. He has his own radio show called Blog Talk. Is it Blog Talk, DJ?
No, see, I'm on two different networks. My network, where I'm the CEO of my own network.
But they just need one. All we need is one. Tell them the first one you on, so they will get confused.
Mine is TalkShoe, www.talkshoe.com. And you pull up sound_city_radio, and you get to see all my hosts. And Amina better know, she said, well, she's one of the hosts, and her show is called, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She gonna be doing one of her shows real soon, hopefully whenever she gets time. And me, DJ Chill, my other name is Will Guy, and doing her stuff. But if you listen to WIP 94.1 FM, Andrew Piccati show in the mornings, Monday, sometimes Fridays. But you know, I'm just a live situation, y'all. What's the trick?
He need captions over top of his talking, but excuse me, my thing. But we were talking about soul ties earlier, right? And soul ties that a lot of women think they're in love with somebody. And we were talking about marriages, how people get married. Me and my daughter had a conversation this morning. We were talking about. I was telling her about shacking. See, I used to shack, and a lot of times shacking is not really a good thing. People think shacking. You know, you want to move in to save some money with your mate. It's all about moving in. See, first of all, you got to date to be married. A lot of you women, you don't even date to be married. You just date just to date. You instead of calling this man your boyfriend, you should be calling him your husband. Okay, number one. Number two, that's why a lot of time when a man leaves you alone, a lot of you women or men, you become stalkers because of the soul tie. See, a soulmate, you understand you all got to depart. You have to understand that it didn't work. But see, a lot of time marriages that are designed by God are normally your soulmate. And a soulmate is a person that thinks the same like you. You have a lot of stuff in common, similar. You know, he knows the next word that you get ready to say, he already knows because he's your soulmate. And y'all develop a team. Soul ties don't have teams. That's why soul ties have do what I want, comes with selfishness. is not honored by God. Um, that's why I don't shag. Now, I don't mind you coming over my house, spending the night, and I come see you, or whatever it is. But a lot of you women that's out here in relationships, you need to learn how to date to become married. And if you don't want to become married, then why are you in a relationship? Hey, DJ, why do people get in a relationship if they don't want to get married?
because they don't want to feel alone. They don't want to be like, see, sometimes, like, I had so many women in my daggone life. I felt like I had a birthday every damn day until I got married. But it's like, when you can meet women, because you ain't, you ain't worried about that. But some people who are, that need, they can't, whatever. They need that because they like, when you be in the house by yourself and you got nobody to talk to but your TV or whatever, and you ain't got no friends or whatever, you look for that. Me, I have too many damn friends. Anybody, my friend even now, and I still don't know how to talk to them all. But that's just the way life is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna find out the hard way, go down the hard road or the easy road. You gotta pick which road you want to go down. And some people just can't handle it. Some people don't know how to get into a quiet place and chill out and learn themselves. They like, oh my God, I got it. And then by that time, they get stuck on themselves, they get bipolar, or they get crazy, and then the people like, well, I can't handle this. You're a freaking nut. But that's just
I don't know
she's
what you
off.
talking about. Well, I'm not a relationship counselor, but I love talking about relationships because there's so many people on my IG page that I hurt your feelings. I hurt a lot of people's feelings. That's why they'll follow me, then they'll stop following me or whatever it is, because I've been there and done that. A lot of you women, you walk around secretly. I already know you're miserable. I've been with men and had to make it work and didn't like it. So far as, when you become married or you in a relationship, longevity, a lot of times you people are married because you think that you're in love and you really is a soul tie. It's all about a beneficial. Soul tie is about what I'm benefiting. What am I getting out of this relationship? A lot of you people marry because the man might have been in jail for a long time. When he came home, he might marry you because you was in his corner. That's a soul tie. You know what I mean? Or another example of a soul tie is when some of you women, you meet a man that's so romantic and cook your dinner, wash your clothes, and make love real good to you. Soul tie. That's not a soulmate. And see, a lot of you women don't allow yourself to get a soulmate because you rush into relationships. See, I used to be that person that rushed in relationship. Like I've had, my daughter's father, David. I had a relationship for 3 years. I had one for 7 years. I had one for another 7 and another one for 5. So I've been single for 18 years. I haven't been in a long-term relationship in, I say about 20 years. And because for me as a woman, I like attention. I like a man to love me. I'm not hard to please, but I come with a lot of respect. You have to respect me. See, a lot of you women don't demand respect. That's why y'all are in these soul tie relationships, because you don't demand respect. You let a man do whatever you want to do, and the thing about it, even though you might check this man, let me tell you what I know about a man, and I'm gonna ask you, DJ. One thing I know about some men, I'm not gonna say all, but a high percentage, is the moment you let a man go, right? He's doing something that you don't like that he's doing. It upsets you. You get really bothered by, how he's treating you, and then you break up with him, right? And then after a while, you become lonely. So he start calling you on the phone, and he be like, babe, I ain't really mean it. So he start talking all the things you want to hear. Then he wind up back in that house again, and he go back doing the same thing that he did before when y'all broke up. That's a soul tie. It's a soul tie. You couldn't get over him because first of all, you was never married to him. And then even if women that are married, because some people say, "Well, I'm married," but how did you marry this man? Was he single when you met him? Was you single? See, you both got to be single. You both have to be single. A lot of men and women meet people that's already in relationships. Then you go and you disturb that relationship, and then you'll grab that man or grab that woman, and then now you think you got. I had a girlfriend I used to be friends with, associate. I'm gonna change the name. She was dating this guy. He was married, right? And she didn't know she pulled an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. And his wife
Yeah,
told
I'm
him,
listening.
huh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. Have you ever had a woman that you talk shit to get back in the house knowing that you wasn't going to change?
Wait a minute. You said to get back in the house and you know it wasn't gonna be a change?
No, listen. You ever been in a relationship? What I'm trying to explain to these people out here, women and men, mainly women, because they're always the weak ones, how a man doesn't change his spots. So my example is, just say me and you arguing over you coming in late, and I'm like, you gotta move because I'm tired of you coming in late. So then you be like, oh baby, then I put you out. So when you get there in the world, you're like, damn, I really miss my boo, because all I was doing, I was coming in late. But fuck it, I know who she is, so I'm gonna talk shit to her so I can get back in the house. Because if I get back in the house, I know I won. And so my question to you is, have you ever had a female that you knew you wasn't going to change who you were, but you were just talking shit to get back into the house?
Oh yeah, I did that. Well, wait a minute, no, because I had my own. Well, yeah, if I was going over there, yeah, you get into. Yeah, I did that. So I get into. Yeah, damn right.
That's what I tried
I
to
know.
tell. That's why I tried
Yeah,
to tell.
I tried that before because I was younger. You know what I mean? And when I was younger, I was in a wild situation, so I didn't really have I didn't care. No, I didn't care. Look, I was banging multiple girls at the same time.
You were saying what you had to say to get back to that woman because you knew. See, what women don't realize, a man knows you. Once a man knows your weakness, he's going to continue to use that weakness. So he's going to do all.
Well, one thing about a man don't like nobody tapping his coochie anyway. It's like it drives you crazy. Like you get like something in your stomach. Ooh, like something bad type of feeling. Like damn. And then if the boy cabinet, he making the do things that you didn't do because she wasn't
You
I
need the
can't
caption
do
for
that.
him,
I can't do. I don't want to do that. And you
You
like,
need the
damn.
caption for
But
him,
then
'cause I don't even know what the hell
you
he was
find out
saying
later
my
that
damn
she
self.
did do it with somebody else. Like, how the hell? But that's
He was a friend of mine.
that's why the man's supposed to set the pace.
helped me out
How
on
do
the
you want
radio.
to do? Don't sit up there and fake it. If you want this, you want that. Set it
That's
up.
why I got
Say
to
it
bring
up,
him
come
in
up and
person
down. Don't
so
sit up
we
there
can
and
hear what
wait
he's
for
saying.
later.
The
Then
child, I don't
stop
even know what
saying,
he's
oh,
saying. We need to. He like want.
I just say you gotta go in sideways, like,
We don't know.
you know.
But listen, I had to learn that from dealing with my relationships. Of a man know exactly what to say to get back in the house. He know exactly what to say to get you back. And I told, me and a female associate stopped speaking because of this. She was on the phone telling me, "Oh yeah, this nigga don't know he ain't getting none of this." You know what I mean? I said, listen, one thing about a man that women have to understand and really understand is, I mean, like really understand. Once a man knows you and knows your weaknesses, he's always going to attack it until you really say, I'm tired. That's why I don't give men second chances. When I'm done with somebody, I'm done with them. And they say, oh, you hard. No. Because first of all, I'm a true believer. You shouldn't be doing anything to fuck up our relationship anyway. You shouldn't be doing anything to make us not be together. So if I'm asking you to not do something and you still continue to do it, I'm not gonna argue with you for 5 or 6, 7 years. Some women, you all think that's a part of a relationship. You're supposed to argue. When you find yourself arguing over the same thing, bitch, that nigga don't care. That nigga don't care. That's why you got 3 type of men. Okay? You have boys, and that's the man that has a mindset of as a little boy. Okay? As what a mom would say to him, his son. Second type of male, and I say male, it's really 3 kind of males. You got a boy male, you got a nigga male, and you have a man male. The boy male, like I said, is the male that has a mental mind of an immature boy. That's why you can meet a man in their 40s and their mental is like somebody 21, 22. I was dating somebody that had a mind of a 24 years old or 25-year-old guy, okay? Then the second situation is the nigga male. The nigga male is mainly the male that doesn't have any respect for you. No feelings. He's not consistent. Y'all stay going back and forth arguing. You know, you get mad and y'all kiss and make up. That's a nigga because he doesn't respect you as an individual. Then you have a man that's a gentleman. This man is the one that respects you. He cares about your feelings. He's consistent. And that man is normally married or taken or on the LGBT whatever community. He's gay. You know, it's very challenging to meet somebody that's a man. See, just because you meet a man don't mean he's a man mentally. Okay? His
Well,
what you say, DJ?
we got Clever One in the building. He just called me on three-way, and he live and direct. Class, we hear what she say what, and she doing a radio show on her podcast right now, and her topic is, you know what I'm telling her.
Hey, Clever.
Oh, what's up? Hey, what's going on? What's up with you?
Nothing. My girlfriend, she had an emergency, you know, and I'm gonna let nobody stop the show. I'm gonna keep going on. So the topic that we're talking about the difference between a soul mate and a soul tie. Do you know the difference between soul mate? And this is another caller. His name is Clever One. Very, very articulate young man, very intelligent, and he's going to give you his version of his difference, what he thinks the difference between soul tie and soul mate is.
Well, as far as what I understand, as far as the differentiation in those two things is that let's start with the mate. The soul mate is the individual who there's the unconditional love and things like that, where you know the chemistry is a little bit more abroad, and it's a little bit more kind of like you know, Bonnie and Clyde, Sonny and Cher type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Or however you want to describe that. Soul tie is more like you kind of wind up with an individual who it may be some unconditional things there. However, it's not a situation where it's a different level of intimacy going on, where it's not as affectionate and intimate as a soulmates of a type of situation. You know what I mean? If that's how you want to kind of differentiate those two.
All right. Well, let me
It's all about the.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Finish. Cause I'm gonna tell you the differences. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, if that was a actual thing, I believe that the differentiation in the two is the levels of as far as the affection and love that's in the situation.
All right. I'm gonna tell you the difference between soulmate and soul tie. Okay. This is what I read about. This is not me. This is what I read. Because I do my little investigations. Soul ties come with hidden agendas. It comes with a benefit. What I mean by a benefit, okay, perfect example. I know some women be like, oh damn, Clever One, he fucked real good. That nigga got good dick. Shit, I'ma fuck with that nigga. I'ma keep that nigga. There's no soulmate there because you have something that she wants. A soulmate is something that was sent by God. A soulmate is that you all are equally yoked. You think alike. You both want the same thing. You're on the same accord. You both going the same way. A lot of marriages today are soul tie. Perfect example. I was talking to Will's or DJ Chill, a friend today.
Yeah.
DJ Chill. God damn, you act like your name is horrible. That's your name. That's your name. God damn. You act like I called you.
How about this? Call his ass DJ Chill Will. How about that?
No, I can't do that either, because that's the old school. See, I don't think DJ Chill Will no more, because Barry B got DJ Chill Will. People get me confused.
Well, we on my state. We on my podcast. So I mean, sorry.
No,
Okay.
that's DJ Chill. Write it down. Put it in a piece of paper.
All right. Well, listen. I don't care. Back to what I was saying, Clever One. I was talking to DJ's friend today, Mike. I don't know if you know Mike, the pastor, right? And I asked him. I said he was talking about him being married. So this is another soul tie. He said, well, I knew we wasn't supposed to be married. So I said, why did y'all get married? So his question was, because of the children. That's a soul tie. Anything that has a benefit is a soul tie. That's the reason why I didn't last. You understand? And a lot of people that get in relationships, another soul tie example. I had some people that used to work for me in my business, right? He said the reason why he married his wife is because when he was in jail, she looked out for him. A benefit. Soul ties are all about benefits, and even though they include sexual activities, it's harder to let go of soul tie because of the intimacy. That's why women go crazy. That's why men go crazy. They start stalking because of I'm losing my benefit. Like I'm losing that good dick. I'm losing that good pussy. I'm losing you being there for me on my benefit. I know another guy. I asked him. I said, why are you dating your girl? In the relationship? He said, well, because she take me back and forth to work. Soul ties. And see, with a soul tie, it's hard to let him go. Because, perfect example, I will even admit, with me, I didn't.
What's up, boy? I was getting it in the other day.
What you say?
You tell me what's good. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm sorry.
So, that's the difference between soul ties. Is that soul tie is a benefit. What am I getting? I'm getting a big house. I got a big ass diamond ring. I got a nice ass car. My man getting money. Oh, my man put that shit on. He dressed real good. My woman dressed real good. She got a Benz. She got a Bentley. What's the benefit? It's a benefit that comes with soul ties. A soulmate is someone that is sent by God, and you all know each other's words. So if I get ready to say like boy, you be like, yeah, girl. And I'm like, damn, boo, how you know you're the babe? I knew we both know what we're thinking. We have so much in common. And a lot of people don't marry off of soulmates. They marry off of soul ties. You know what I'm saying? And then I was also talking about, I want to ask you a question. You ever been in a relationship, Clever, with a woman, and she was like, you know what, I don't want to be bothered. I'm done. You keep doing the same shit over and over. And deep down inside, you really was wrong. But she be like, I want to cut it off. And then you step back, but you wind up missing her. So you make some phone calls. And I'm not going to say you talk shit, but I'm just saying, have you ever said the right thing to get back their feelings so she could say, oh, all right, boo, we could start, all right, babe, I forgive you. My point is, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes some men, when they know the weakness of a woman, they'll use that to come back in a relationship or come back in a household. Have you ever been in that relationship, had that kind of relationship in your younger days or your, mature days now?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's ironic. That's ironic that you said that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I experienced that in that situation was this. When I was young, about 15 or so, I thought that I met a soulmate, right? Mm-hmm. Well, because that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Because at the time I didn't understand what a soulmate was. Because as you said, we were created in pairs. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, I dealt with a woman up until we get married at a young age, Islamically, and then we get married at I was at the time I was about maybe 18. She was 16. And all up until I got about maybe 20, 21, we fell for a divorce. So, we broke ties because at the time I was away at university doing what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The goal was to go crush it out of town. And so I could come back home, get the house with the picket fence, and we start the family. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, in the course of that, the college life, it takes a toll on you. It was things where people who knew us both He'll report to her, oh, I seen him doing this, I seen him at this party, I seen these girls in his face doing this, I seen him over here doing that, that, where these things became trust factors in our situation, where she didn't trust me. It was a distance. Where, of course, I would send the money home. I would, buy gifts, do all kinds of things. When I came home, I would, we would do all types of extravagant things. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. So, but what happened? The trust factor kicked in, and then, she called for, being released from the marriage. So then, in the course of that, I met another young lady, which this young lady is the mother of my oldest daughter. So what happened with that was when she found out that I met this young lady, she was devastated. She was a virgin. I was her first, and all this. She thought she was the first and had a baby, and all this kind of stuff like that. And then she never spoke to me since that day. Then one day, so then about maybe 2004, I go to jail. So like while I'm in jail, I get some mail one day. It's her. And she says that she forgives me for all these things and this and that. She was inquiring about what I was going to do when I came home. So, I come home, we rekindle the situation, and then from there, now I got a 15-year-old son. You know what I mean? So, but the whole thing is after all of the years, we started realizing that we weren't soulmates. We were soul ties, because the thing, the prolongation of, the situation when we rekindled and tried it again, you know what I'm saying, and we added all those years all up together, we realized that we wasn't soulmates. We were so much different. And what it was just a childhood situation where we thought that we were mandated for each other. And then also, it was, once my son came, you know what I'm saying, it was more like, all right, well, we gonna be a family and do this shit and make sure that we cultivate our home correctly. So we kind of dedicated our relationship to that, opposed to, being in tune with one another intimately, you know what I'm saying? Where we started, it was like, all right, when I feel like it, she don't feel like it. When she feel like it, I don't feel like it. Or, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of different things in between the chemistry.
But you know what?
And
I'm not cutting you off, but this is what I be trying to, like on my station, right? On Did I Hurt Your Feelings? And when I be, people, like women really be thinking I'm hating on their relationship. See, my goal in life is to educate men and women for the worth of what relationship you should have. Because, one thing about relationships that I try to explain to a DJ and even you and anybody else, because I was talking about you the other day, and I said he's very articulate and very intelligent, and a man like you, right, that has the brains and the know-how. I said to DJ, would a man like that want a woman educated like me? Some men say they want that, and I'm just using you as an example because of I meet a lot of men that's educated and real articulate, and they had that common sense that, damn, this woman's smart. She got it going on too. But what happens that when they actually get that type of woman, and I'm not saying you, but when they actually get that type of woman, they really don't know how to deal with it. And that's what I come up with women. They be like, oh, first of all, I've been there and done that. A lot of people in these relationships, see, people really believe that there can't be good relationships, and they can. But it had to first start with you. You have to be willing to be compromising and consistent and respectful. Like people marry, they say about marriage, oh, I was in love. Well, if you was in love, then why are you divorced? So love is not really a mandated key that holds a relationship together. What's going to make Clever love me what's going to make me love Clever is that we respect each other. And when you respect each other, even as friends, or if you got a homie, and he stay looking out for you, and you look out for, y'all respect each other. So that's gonna make y'all have, oh, we've been friends since we've been 12, because y'all been respecting each other since y'all been 12. And the reason with these soul tie relationships, and like I said, you got three type of men. I was telling DJ, you have three type of males. You have a boy male, that's a man that he could be 50 and 60 with a mind of a 21. Then you have another male who's a nigga. He's a nigga that doesn't respect women. And see, a lot of times what men don't understand about respect, they feel like, oh, well, I give her money, I fuck her when she want to get fucked. Consistency is respect. Consistency is, if people don't know what respect is, it's consistency. And then you have the third man, which is the gentleman. This is the man that really, he admires the woman that he's dating. He honors. A lot of times men and women don't honor each other. See, when you're in a relationship, I'm supposed to honor you, and you're supposed to honor me. So while we're together in this relationship, the key is keeping us happy. So with keeping us happy, I have to respect you. If I say to you, babe, I don't like when you don't call me a lot or you don't check on me. You say, you know what, baby, I got to get better with it. That's all you got to say. You don't get into, well, you know what I mean? I be busy sometimes and it is what it is. You got to understand. So now there's no consistency. And that's where soul ties come in. And a lot of soul ties revolve around a lot of bitches and ladies and niggas. Very, very seldom you get women and men that can handle soul ties, because that's not what they're about. Women and men, I'm a soulmate type of female. The relationship that I was in, I thought it was a soulmate, because of the connectivity that we had, of the passion of businesses and things that we want. So when we talk about this relationship, people think I'm hating on their relationship, like, oh, she just mad because she don't have no man. No, bitch, I don't want any kind of man. Just like you a dude, you shouldn't want any kind of woman. Any woman that gets you, she should honor you and respect you and stay consistent. If she suck your dick every day when she met you, she got to suck your dick till you die. If she cook you the same food the same way when she met you, people don't stay consistent. That's where they lose each other at. If I'm getting overweight, you gotta say, listen, babe, we gotta tone it down. Okay, well, let me go tone it down. I gotta stay consistent. And relationships don't last, marriages don't last, because after the honeymoon stage, it's like, okay, I got Clever now, so I ain't gotta look cute. Oh, I got Mima, she know what it's about. I ain't gotta do that. No, you gotta stay with it. You gotta stay with it. And there's so many people out here in these fucked up relationships, and they want to say I'm hating. No, then you meet a man, right? You're a man and you cheat with a woman. A lot of time men don't mind, we had this conversation, men don't mind playing second. Because half of them don't really trust women anyway. So they don't have a problem with playing second. But as a woman, when you go date a man that's married or attached, right? And then you pull that nigga, right? And then he leaves his wife or his girlfriend and now you get him. Your marriage and your relationship is never going to be right. They think it is because they think they won. God doesn't honor people who go and to disturb other people. If you're in a relationship right now and you tell me, oh yeah, I got a girl, see me when you and your girl is done. Because I don't want to be the reason why you and that girl break up. And then if I am the reason, what happened, when I get you, our relationship is not going to work because I came to you the wrong way. In God's eyes, you have to meet person for your relationship to work. You have to be single and I got to be single. You have to want a wife, I gotta want a husband. In today's society, everybody doesn't want, they want friends with benefits, and they want, a fly-by-night relationship. And that's why a lot of men don't like being in relationships. They really don't. A woman doesn't mind being in one. Now the women are getting to a point where, fuck it, I'm just going to get a nigga I can fuck that nigga. No, that's not the whole gist of this, you know what I mean? The second thing we was talking about, Clever, I want to ask you, that I was telling DJ, would you date a woman, or would you want to meet a woman that had more than 5 kids? Would that turn you on or turn you off?
Well, it depends on how old the children are. Like, it's not that, if you're a woman with there's dynamics to the situation where you have the woman with five kids or more, where it's several different baby fathers involved, or they may be involved, may not be involved. Also, it also depends on whether or not these children are of a specific age. Whereas though, are they children that's the age where they're already out of the home, where domestication of the situation is different, where she done raised her kids already, you know what I'm saying, and it's just her. She looking for, she trying to do her.
We're gonna say they all. We're gonna say they all. They start from 16 and go all the way down to six. They start from 16 years old and go all the way down to 7.
Nah, me personally, no, I would not date a woman with young kids such as that.
And give me a reason why.
Be based on the fact that, you know what I mean, I have several children, and then, my oldest, she has a son now, so that's my first grand. So I'm kind of like done with the domestics as far as with the small children, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is I'm a family oriented, you know what I'm saying, where, I love the kids, don't get it twisted. I love the children, because if it is children, boom, then that's what I'm taking on. I'm taking children on. However, I've done my fair share of, raising my children, raising other women's children as well. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though small children at this particular moment is not really my thing. I would prefer to get the small children back to the parents. You know what I mean?
But what if you?
I'm on pop status right now.
All right, so I want to ask you another question, because some women do this. What if you meet a woman, right? I want to know how you would change your mind if you would change your mind. You meet a woman, and she don't talk about kids. You might say, you got any children? She said, oh, I got a few, but I ain't trying to talk about my children. So y'all start kicking it, and you feeling her, like you like, damn, I like everything about this woman. So y'all date. It might be about maybe 90 days, and she say, well, I want you to come, over. Now, I remind you, in almost 4 months, you got a little feeling. I don't know if the feeling is strong, because I don't know how fast you catch feelings for a woman, but you feeling them.
Right.
So when you come to the house and you see all these children, and then she sit down, she's like, listen, I just want to tell you, I ain't want to tell you, I wanted you to get to know me first, but I got like 9 kids, and my oldest one is like 21. And I got like a 13-year-old. Would you change your mind about her, or would you still date her?
No, I wouldn't change. At that point, I wouldn't change my mind for 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm.
The first reason is all right, if I develop a specific feeling, or you know what I'm saying, where this is I feel significant in a situation where it's like, all right, it's all good. Where I see where we going at that point. Because by this point, if it's been those many months, I already know how this woman operates and where we could go forward at. You know what I'm saying? Minus the knowledge of how many children she has. Right. So boom, now the Jack in the Box comes. The whole thing about the Jack in the Box is this. All right. That is something that we gotta have a discussion about. You know what I'm saying? Before we go any further, based on the fact that, okay, you say to me that you ain't want to tell me because you wanted to see how this was going to go and that was going to go, but in the same breath for that, I can feel like that was a deceitful move. You know what I'm saying? So
red flag. See, I like this kind of conversation, because you know why? There go a red flag. You just said the key word, deceitful. So you gotta really think, and this is how people get trapped. That's why.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. So my twist is don't mean to cut you off, because I jump in and jump out on the show, but my twist, and I'm glad you said that, because I want people to know.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Finish or
Go ahead.
All right. So, no, this is what I'm saying, because that's my in between. This is a whole explanation of this. So I don't want you to miss the part that you need to hear, the conclusion of what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Because that's something that I have to take into consideration by default. That why, I still have to take into consideration that, all right, I heard you tell me that you wanted to get to know me, but in the same breath in my mind thinking, right, that's not going to change how it particularly made me feel at that moment. I may feel like, hold up, man, all this time, like, I could have swore I asked her how many kids she had. You know what I'm saying? Because these are one of the first questions you ask a woman. And there's meaning that if you did that for 4 months, that means you lied to me. Because that's the first thing that I ask women. So if it took me 4 months to discover how many children that you actually had, yes, I'm going to question that by nature. So, but moving along on over top of that, right? I said, all right, boom, all right, how many of these niggas is it? All right, boom. It's 17 of them, all right, whatever. Or whatever, all right, your oldest is this, and your youngest is that, all right, whatever, you know what I mean? It's cool. All right, boom, the youngest, that's only a couple years, where by the time that child is 15, 16, boom, 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 they understand how some of these things operate out here, where that's not little babies running around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with that. But we definitely gonna have that damn discussion when I asked you how many kids you had, and you said, oh, 2 of them is at the crib, but it's 5 more of them niggas.
But let me tell you something, right? That's the reason why, God says in his word, you have to be careful. I forgot. It's in Proverbs. I got to start writing down these scriptures so I can know how to script it. See, that's the thing about, first thing, that's to me.
Don't talk about Proverbs unless you got the verse.
No, that's why I said I can't. But what I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that's the reason why when you hear, when people say the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt is just allowing you an excuse to deal with that person when you already know the bullshit that's there. First of all, my opinion, this is how I feel, and this is where people get trapped up at. If it took you 4 months, right, not to trust me enough to let me say, hey, you know what? This is what it is. I got 9 kids. You know what I mean? I got 5 to live with me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you want to get to know me or not, but because now you're denying your motherhood, like you're hiding your kids from me as a man. So that right there is a strike number 1, because as a mother, I wouldn't give a damn if you loved your kids. Fuck if the nigga wants you or not. You understand? And then secondly, you kept a secret for 4 months from me. Third, I don't even know how you're going to act now because I never seen you around your children. So it might be you might be one of the mothers that let the kids do whatever they want to do. So me, that's why I learned. When I get a red flag, I cut it off. People might say, oh, I don't fuck. The moment I get a red flag, that's God talking to me. So if I met a guy, just like you told me you ain't had no girlfriend, and then down about a month later, somebody called my phone. Well, my man, who is your man? He be on the radio talking. No, who is he? Oh, his name's C. No, I don't know what C, but they call him Clever One. Oh, we're not even gonna argue. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone because I don't deal with deceitfulness. And that's why a lot of relationships with men and women now are all torn. Perfect example. I was just in something that I had 5 red flags, and I still proceeded. Then I want to know why I got my feelings hurt. I deserve to get my feelings hurt. That's what the fuck you get. You already knew you shouldn't have fucked with them. You know what I mean? The moment you get that benefit of the doubt, it's a done deal. When the moment I get a bad vibe of somebody, see, it's a done deal.
Well, see, you gotta learn how to keep it on stealth mode, cause that's how I move out here.
What is on what mode is it called?
It's called stealth mode.
What's that?
Oh well, the term stealth is a terminology for undetected movement or strategy in order to get from point A to point B of an effective manner, which could be in a form of infiltration or such other likes.
Oh, well.
What I mean is like this. What I mean is stealth mode. It's kind of like what the SWAT team do when they when they try to get inside of a building.
Speak it.
They, you know,
Speak it.
Yeah, so how I attack things, you know what I mean, and strategize towards things in which I may want, you know, because we desire things. Sometimes we love a thing that's bad for us and hate a thing that's good for us. So you got to be careful and take them out of the course, like I always say. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep it on 5. If it go 1 to 10, keep it on 5, and then figure it out how fast or slow you got to go after that.
Well, that's a man thing, because I'm going to tell you right now, listen, I don't have time. I'm not no young chickadee, you know what I mean, 50 years old. I'm not no young chickadee. That, you know, I don't have time. My thing is, listen.
You're not a little chumpy.
Listen.
You're not a little chumpy.
No, listen. That's like I meet a man, right?
She ain't no getting it either. She ain't no
You ain't a little chumpy, okay?
Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. I feel after a month, right? If not 2 weeks, I feel after 30 days when you meet somebody, you should tell them the truth about who you are. Like if you lying about your age, if you lying about what you do, that's if you're gonna be serious with them. If you're not gonna be serious with them and you don't plan on going on with them, then yeah, I can see you not telling your real age, you not telling what you do. But to me, I have a code with myself is that I don't tell people a lot of stuff. You know, I don't tell them where I live at, not unless I really want them to come to my house and I want them to know my business, because I don't know you and this might not last, and I just don't like telling my business no more and wasting my time. It's not the fact that, you know, I don't want anybody to know my age. It's just that a lot of times I just don't be like, ain't none of your fucking business. You know what I mean? Like, am I fucking with you? Are we doing something? What I gotta be loyal to you for? You know what I mean? So with me, I learned a lot as far as if a person don't tell me up front what they about, then I'd rather you tell me up front, listen, I got a joint I don't really want. You know what I mean? I'm trying to shake her. And, you know, you can be my friend until I shake her. Or you want to fuck with me while I'm with her, you make a choice. You know what I mean? Don't keep
Damn,
her.
man, yo, hold up now. Niggas can't say that because the woman, what? See, that's a whole new age.
No, but listen. Go ahead, Clever.
Listen, nah. Listen, man. Let me explain something to you on that note. Because that been done. You know what I mean? You know, where as though is this? You know, because people will come along. You'll be in a situation, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you'll be somewhere and you having a good time or whatever is going on. You know, the energy is real good. You know what I'm saying? So boom, young lady might come along and she might be feeling you, understanding your story and all that. You know what I mean? You know, you just chilling, but she feeling that though. So it's like, oh, well, damn, you know, well, what's up with you? Oh, you do this, that, you know, you a chef and all that. Oh, well, oh, yeah, well, hey, what's your card? Let me get your number so I can do. You know what I mean? You know, oh, okay, boom, hit you up. It might be something casual like that, like, you know, let me, can you come to my party or whatever, this and that, and this and this, and you know what they say, you know what I mean? You know, a way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. That is from what I heard. You know what I mean? So
not for me. Way to my heart is putting money in my fucking pockets. But go ahead.
Oh well, yeah, you have exceptions of a few.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like now the man, he like the food and the loyalty and the pussy and all that. Not me.
No,
the way to my heart is some money and respecting me.
I'm just giving you an example.
I know what you're saying.
Whereas though, you know, you might here you come, you know, it's for some odd reason y'all have to rendezvous at a later date, and you know, y'all feel that it's some type of chemistry going on. So then it's like, you know, you realize y'all have a good conversation, and y'all can trade feelings and thoughts and all that kind of stuff like that. And then what happens is you know, there you go, the electric get plugged up, you know, the power strip turns on. So now that the power strip is turned on, it's like, well, damn, you know, now inquiries come about, and it's like, all right, well, listen, check this out, man. Like, yeah, you know, I got a situation. You know what I mean? I don't know what you got going on, but you know what I mean? That's what it is.
But listen, I don't want to cut you off. I want to ask you a question while we on the phone on this topic. Why would you? This is where I get lost at. So please break it down. Why would you accept the situation and you know how they feeling you and you know you're already in the tangle. Explain. I don't understand why men and women do that.
No. That's not me accepting the situation. That's me telling them, listen.
No, I'm saying you know from the jump when you met her, you felt the vibe that she really liked you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my twist is, do you still keep it business and let her know, listen, I don't mean no harm, I'm in a relationship, or do you let her think there's a possibility and then break it down to her?
No, because it's like this. You keep it business because what you do is you leave that situation and you walk away from it and then you talk to your man and be like, yo, man, listen, this chick that I had did this joint for, man, listen, she was bad as shit, but like, yo, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Like, you already know what my type, you already know what I got going on. I don't know what she got going on. She was in there with Main Man and all that, but she be on some other kind of type time. Like, I don't know. And my man gonna be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Where these are things where you think about it because it's like, yo, what the hell is going on, man? Like, sis really tripping. Like, this shit, I gotta chill. Like, that's danger. You know what I'm saying? Where if you a smart nigga, you gonna recognize that as some type of danger. And you gonna have a meeting where you have a Congress meeting with yourself about it. Trust me. Especially if you a man. You know what I mean? And if you one of them soft niggas, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I'm an ex-wolf out here. I'm gonna keep it a big.
Yeah, that's like because the situation I was in, they was in a relationship. But to be honest, I said, call me when you done. I said, because I don't talk to guys who attach. You understand? But see, this is what I think. This is how I think that happened. He met me and said, damn, I like her. She's intriguing. She intelligent. Damn, me and my joint going through shit. I know she always going to be there. Let me put this bitch the fuck out because I'm sick of her shit. We got 26 years in. Let me go play with this over here and see where it go to. See, I think he was just playing with me. You understand? And I'm being honest. One thing about me, I don't have to tell no bullshit. Because if you was really serious about me, I can't see you using an excuse to walk away. Like, and then you get an attitude. See, I really think that what he wanted me to chase him. He wanted me to do what other women do. Like, you really gonna do that? Like, for real? Like, I don't know. You want me to keep calling your phone? I'm not the type of woman. I'm not gonna do that. But I think that he wanted to play. And he knew he couldn't play not unless he had into that situation. So when she left to go out of town, that's when he called me. He's like, "Yeah, I got some good news for you." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm available now." I said, "Oh, you available now? Okay, that's good to know each other." You know what I mean? So that's when we started riding the horses real tight with the belt and everything, going on the farm and all that, and everything was riding. But then when he seen that, oh damn, wait a minute, oh she's not gonna tolerate too much of my shit. Oh, I don't like the way she moving. She too independent. Like, I'm not that woman. So I don't know if he went back to what he had. But my twist is, I'm not going to see, my thing is if I know a nigga like me, like if I got a business and I know you like me, or I might like you, I might not, it all depends on the situation. I might not even do business with a person. It depends if I feel I'm going to be real attractive with him. It depends. Because I don't want to be, I know I'm flirtatious, and I know I like to seduce. Not saying I'm going to pull you and I'm going to get you, but I like to seduce men. You know what I mean? So for me, if I know I like you, I'm not going to fuck with you like that. I'm not catering, I'm not doing shit for you because I know I'm a woman and I know I'm going to catch feelings. Now, if I'm really about this paper and I know you attached, now see, this is me knowing you attached, then I'm not going to have no feelings for you. But if you coming to me and you acting like you just free as a bird, because sometimes men do that. Like women, I'll never get this guy telling me this one time, and he told me that was my fault. I met this guy like 9 years ago. We was socializing and talking. One day I seen him over at the supermarket, and when I seen him, he with this woman. So I'm like, damn, I ain't want to go bust his bubble. I said, well, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. I said, let me just, because I'm trying to be like a private eye. I'm like, let me see, whatever. Long story short, so we went up talking on the phone like the next day. I was like, damn, shorty, I didn't know you was attached. He's like, what you mean? I said, I seen you with your, and I said, you ain't tell me you had a girlfriend? He's like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I said, oh, because I seen you with the joint. He said, oh, no, that was my wife. Motherfucker, why you didn't tell me you had a wife? Well, you didn't ask that shit. What the fuck?
Oh no. See. Let me tell you something. I'm a straightforward type of cat where it's like this. I don't like the Jack in the Box, can of beans, rabbit out of the hat type shit. I don't like that because I don't like women's behavior when things like that happen. I've been witness to it many of occasions.
Clever, hold one second. Hey, listen, y'all. I know this conversation getting good. We got like about maybe 10 more minutes of this show. She Said What with Clever One and DJ Chill. Two nice men on the phone talking that real shit. Y'all hearing what they saying. I ain't lying. Y'all think I be talking shit. You done heard DJ Chill version of what he would do with a woman with kids. Now you heard this other gentleman named Clever One. You heard how he played the ball game. So listen, don't come at me and be like, oh, she be tripping. You heard it right here on She Said What about how men do what they do when it comes to relationships. We did the soul tie. We did the soulmate. We did the guy that might take a girl with kids, and you heard his different, analogies or whatever he want to say about how he explained the relationship. So I want to say thank y'all for listening. I'm gonna do this last 10 minutes with Clever One and go out. Remember, I'm here every Wednesday. I post my videos on Sundays, so you'll see this next week. So we're gonna go back to Clever. So what was you saying now, Clever One?
I kind of got lost.
We was talking.
I got.
We was talking about being honest.
Alzheimer's Jr.
No, we was talking about being honest and wouldn't play the.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was just saying that. I don't like the surprises. Like I'm not a magician. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't need no women getting sawed in half or disappearing or when I don't want them to and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I like kind of like to be like, yo, listen, check this out. Because they are like, yo, they'll say, yo, how many wives you got? Or this and that and that. Or what do? Right? And I let them know what I got going on at the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So and then if it's something that I'm in dispraise of, you know what I'm saying? I'll let them know that, like, I might be ready to be, be a free agent on that situation. That we might not be in business no more as of this time or that time where, it may be an announcement or where it's though like it ain't working out so well. But that's why I'm right here and you see me right here. Because if it was working well, I want to be right here in your face right now. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So then it goes that way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If that's what's good, if that's how it's going to go. You know what I mean? And however they going to understand it, whether they going to try to figure out, well, how exactly acquainted or unacquainted this nigga still with this woman or not. You know what I mean? That's, if that's what you going to do, Carmen Sandiego, do your thing. You feel me? I ain't going to get in your way. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is when you mind my business politely. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's really what that is, because we already know y'all going to investigate and say, let me see what this nigga, let me see what this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Do your thing. Do what y'all do.
Well, you know what? I don't. What DJ?
I got somebody right here in the streets, right? I'm down here in Oregon and ran into my nigga Cheese, right? You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I got Clever One on the phone with me, too. But he wanted to time, that's my brother. I know, nigga, shut up. Anyway, he wanted to fake winning and let everybody smell it. But he wants you to talk the topic to him so he can get it on you. Got a little bit.
What's my brother? How you doing?
How you doing? The topic is, we were talking about the difference between, do you know what a soul tie is and a soulmate is?
A soul tie and a soulmate?
Do you know the difference between those two words, meanings?
I know what a soulmate is. That's somebody you think you're going to be with forever, and a soul tie, like, I know, but can you enlighten me on soul tie? That means, like, that one person want to be with you for life and the other person don't? I'm not familiar with soul tie.
Well, a soul tie and a soulmate is normally given by God. That's somebody that God sends in your life, and that's your soulmate. A soul tie is somebody that has a benefit from you. Either you're having sexual.
Oh, okay.
It's sexual. It's like, okay, I give you an example. Just say a nigga was in jail, right? And the woman that he's going to marry, he really don't want to marry her, but he only married her because when he was in jail, she was there for him. That's a soul tie. That's not a soulmate.
Oh, soul tie, CIA.
Mm-hmm. And soul ties it comes with intercourse. It's an intercourse. It's a benefit. You know what I mean? It's a whole package. It's, so that's what a soul tie is.
I understand that.
And the other one was, would you date a woman that had more than 5 kids?
Would I date a woman that had more than 4 or 5 kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
You know why I will?
Go ahead.
You know why I will? That's something you were looking for. No, she didn't say that wasn't her answer. She said, would I date a woman with 4 or 5 kids? I said yes.
Okay.
So now, I said yes because if I build a relationship with that woman and she got 4 or 5 kids, I accept them all as one.
Mm-hmm.
So
all right, so listen, let me change the subject to you. Let me change it. So this is how we put it. All right, when you start dating or y'all start kicking it, right? Y'all been dating for about 4 months, 120 days. Y'all been dating, kicking it in. And you be like, well, how many kids you got? And she be like, I got a couple, you know what, like.
Oh.
So then that.
She's saying I don't know that she got 4 or 5 kids.
No, listen.
I talk to her first.
Yeah, you talk to her, right? And you ask her how many kids she have. She said, oh, I got like, a couple kids. You like, oh, okay, you don't pursue it. You when you say couple, you just think it's 2. You feel me?
Right.
So now y'all done became, y'all got a little relationship. Okay. Now after almost 4 months of you knowing her, she said, come to my house. So then when you come to the house, you find out she has 9 kids. From 21 all the way down to 13. What's your reaction?
I'm in laugh. All right. 21 and 19, you got 9 kids. You know what? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to keep it all the way real. I'm going to keep it all the way real. Because my name is Gregory Young, and they call me G, as I'm saying to the organizer. I'm going to accept every kid from 21 all the way down. You know why? I found something good in her, and that's her kid.
All right, but listen. Now you're not paying attention because you gotta pay attention. So you slipping. Listen.
I would accept the kids. I'm saying.
Oh, but let me tell you the tongue twister. Like I had so clever earlier. See, I like men like you because you're not paying attention to the red flags. There's a red flag in there because she was deceitful. So you would want to be with a woman not thinking that, damn, why does she lie to me? So what else is she lying about if I date this woman? That's a red flag. Then secondly, a woman that would keep her kids a secret just to please a man, that's not a hell of a mother. So you're not paying attention to the red flags, and that's how you get into a soul tie.
Right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Now, she lied. She had a couple kids, now you got 9. Hold up. Something ain't right. Yeah, you right about that one. No, I ain't going for that one. I love kids. I love all people. That's why I said it from the heart.
But that's honest.
I'm talking. I have been in relationships with kids that's not mine. Mm-hmm. But the person never lies to me to all these kids, but you lie, that means you lie about anything.
Yeah, I don't date men with a lot of children. When I find out you got a lot of children, especially if they young, I don't get involved. Like some men get mad. They be like, damn, listen. I feel go put all your energy. I'm not dating somebody who got a son that's 2 months, your baby 4 years old, because I feel that you need. See, I'm single, right? I'm single, and I like a lot of attention. So I know as a father with young kids, you have to dedicate yourself to your children. So I'm gonna move out the way. I'm not even gonna waste your fucking time, because I don't want to hear you telling me you got to go play football practice and all this little bullshit. And you got all these fucking kids. I'm not even gonna waste I don't even wait. See, a lot of times men and women don't know how to stop. Huh?
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
What if you met the guy and he told you the truth and he said he had 4 kids?
I don't. No, because listen, I was just dating somebody like that.
Okay.
See, listen. One thing about me, right? I try to stay to my true game. In my entire life, I never dated men with a lot of kids. I just didn't want. Now, if they older, like 19, 21, they're not kids to me. They're young adults. So that's something different. But when you got somebody that's 12 years old, 16, and 8.
Right.
You know,
The baby moms around, there's gonna be too much drama.
yeah, I don't feel like all that because see, one thing about women when it come to me,
Okay, I want to cut you off. See this guy.
I'm not fucking with him.
No kids.
No, because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because you know why? I don't have a bunch of children. My daughter grown. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are we live on the radio?
We on my podcast. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the podcast, I mean.
Yeah, so when I go to upload it, you can go on YouTube and hear yourself talk, and I'll let Sunko know.
Okay.
So this clever want to check talk.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother right there. We family. We real family. Yeah, I mean, anyway.
Hey, Claire, what's up?
Hey, Claire, what's going on, baby? I love you since, man. I'm keeping the word on the phone, and I'm glad I ran the Chile. You know, we remember since I was a young pop. DJ Chill, Professor Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Claire won't get back on there, but I'm
You right there. Hey, Claire, Creek, you won't even let us talk.
You ain't even talking. I ain't know you was live.
Hey, Claire.
You ain't gonna say nothing now? Mad Flo? Huh?
Oh, he might not be there no more.
Nah, I don't think he did no more. He didn't say something. He heard my voice.
Let me make sure, because, you know,
I want to be on all the podcasts.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Wait.
Hey, Crab, you there?
Wait. There it is.
Well, you know, you always welcome to come to my studio and get live with me and talk on the podcast. Just let me know. Hello? Well, listen, y'all. Let me find a beat. Y'all heard it from the men. Y'all think I be talking shit. I don't talk shit when it comes to these men. I know what I be talking about when it comes to these relationships. And a lot of time, women, y'all be swear I be hating and all like that and all this little bullshit. I'm jealous. One thing about me, I ain't never going to be jealous. I ain't never going to be jealous of nobody's relationship because I ain't built like that.
Hey, she say what?
And,
hey, she say what?
Yeah.
She say what?
Yeah. And, so that's the show. You had 3 men. You had DJ Chill. You had Clever One. You had, what's your name? You said, what's your name, Blue?
My name's G77 from Oregon. Uptown, downtown, all around.
You had G77 old guys. Hey, G, you know I do here right there, Golden Comb.
With Claire, he got off the line.
Hey, G.
Yeah.
You know I do here right there, Golden Comb.
Oh, my buddy been a bag.
Yup. What's up?
How you doing? I know who you are.
Hi, baby.
I ain't know what you
I
We're
gotta.
gonna do the podcast. We're gonna get millions, like $1 million in the game with like Gillian my friend. Y'all be Gillian Wild.
I can do this for hours. Hold on a second. You hear this? I can do this for. Hold on 1 second. I can do this for hours. Y'all hear this? Hours and hours. This is my shit. I know what I be talking about. You keep trying to tell y'all women. When it comes to these men, I ain't no hater. I just want y'all to have a better love and a better love relationship in life. Know what your worth is. Know what you deserve from a man. And even with a man, like perfect example, you heard a man say right here, just on the phone, that he was going to talk to this woman, knowing that she was deceitful, and she kept her kids a secret. You gotta understand. At the end of the day, I ain't here to hurt y'all people. I'm here to make y'all lives better. Make better decisions in your relationships. So I can do this for hours. You know who this is? This is She Said What. Have a good weekend. Cause it's a Wednesday. I'll be posting this on Sunday. And you can tune in. Thank you all. Have a nice night. Hello.